Hello and welcome to Get Your Act Together with Mike Bain. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm glad you're here. I saw many of you listened to the last episode. I appreciate all the rating, the liking, the subscribing. I really do. I genuinely mean it. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad I got a lot of good feedback, and I appreciate it very much. I'll try to stop saying as much. I've caught myself doing that. I'm like fucking Ted Kennedy with a speech impediment. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're enjoying the summer. I know the world is a very crazy place right now. I know people are going through a lot of stuff. I hope you guys have some personal solace about what you're going through. I had a good weekend. I got to hang out with my brother and his friends. This guy lives right next to the lake. We went over to my brother's friend's house. He cooked amazing food. Amazing food. I haven't gorged myself like that in a long time. I ate candy, dude. Like a lot of candy. I don't fuck with candy, man. And I got a sugar hangover because I don't drink anymore. I've been sober from alcohol for 3 years, and I don't eat sugar really, almost at all. And dude, like, I forgot like how bad Swedish Fish dumps are. I forgot all about that, dude. Like so let me give you a heads up. If you're taking dumps and they're always mushy, you're not eating right. That's not how people are supposed to take shits. I know because I've been there for years. I was a booze bag and I was eating fast food and trash, and I was just like, yeah, well, everyone takes mushy dumps. No one takes a solid dump. Is just something that happens to you when you're a kid and you're a teenager, and then you grow up and you just take wet dumps. No. The normal colon, if it's receiving the proper ingredients, you can get away with 1 to 3 wipes. For years, I was like, how did cavemen walk around just with dirty butts all the time, with mud butt? And then I realized cavemen were just eating natural shit. They were just eating berries and meat that they got from a woolly mammoth. Or when civilization started, they were just eating grains. They finally got some fiber. They were taking nice, solid dumps that didn't need really much wiping at all. It's us. It's modern man the guy who thinks that caramel M&Ms, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, and Taco Bell are all real food. That's not stuff you're supposed to put inside of you, dude. And I got like gummies. Gummies really gum you up, dude. They really jack your shit. I remember I started eating healthy. I was in a weight loss competition with a ton of comics in Boston, and we put a pool together. Everyone threw up $50. It was like $1,250, $1,300 total, and I made it my business to win it because I needed the money to go to a festival, a comedy festival out in LA. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to move out to LA or New York City, and I went hard, man. I went really hard. If I want something, I go for it. And as should all of you. And I remember just eating well. And I was lucky because I was living with my ex-girlfriend's family, and they had amazing food, like organic, real food. Just like real food, man. Like I grew up on beefaroni. Do you understand that? As a child, my parents would pick me up from school, we'd go home, and for supper, I would just have a bowl of beefaroni. Beefaroni, dude. I ate beefaroni with American cheese and hot dogs. Boiled hot dogs. That's what we had. Dude, that's something like I was given the nastiest food ever as a kid. I was a little fat fuck. I was a fat kid. I was, up until high school, my senior year, I got to 235. Was the fattest I've ever been. Every year in high school, I just got fatter because in high school, I was a loser and I played strategy games on my computer when I got home from school, and I ate Celeste pizzas. I just microwaved 2 Celeste pizzas and just didn't cut them up. I would fold them like a taco and just kind of just. You ever seen a snake eat something? That's what I did to Celeste pizzas. I just threw it in there. And every now and then, that wouldn't be enough. I'd throw a Hot Pocket in there. Just for old time's sake. And my dad gave me so much shit for being fat. He gave me so much shit for being fat. And I look back on it nowadays and I go, dude, I'm your fucking kid, dude. If I'm fat, it's your fault. I can't feed me. I'm 10. I don't have a fucking job. It's on you to... You're giving me beefaroni and you're mad that I'm fat. What do you... I used to think vegetables were awful. I hated vegetables. I never ate a vegetable that hadn't come out of a can other than a potato. We're Irish, so we did potatoes well. Potato was the only thing we cared about. And my mother, God bless her soul, couldn't cook for shit. The woman made me macaroni and cheese wrong my entire life. I went to college and I got a box of mac and cheese. And as I went to cook it, I read the directions and I realized I've been eating mac and cheese wrong my whole life. What my mom would do is she would boil the macaroni, like Kraft macaroni. We didn't have Kraft. We had store brand Kraft version. So you boil the macaroni. And then there's a packet of like neon orange powder, which just kills your kidneys. It's just, I swear to God, I think it's healthier to snort Coke than to eat powdered cheese. Or whatever that is. Because it's not cheese. It's a cheese product. Cheese imitation. And she would boil the macaroni, give me and my brother bowls of macaroni, and then she would just hand us the bag, the whatever it was, of orange neon powdered cheese, which you're supposed to put in with milk and mix in the macaroni to give it that golden look, the way it does on the box. And she would just hand it to us, and me and my brother would just pick up a spoonful of macaroni and then a little bit of that orange powder and then just eat it. Eat the macaroni with the dried powder, and we would pass it back and forth like it was a blunt. We would pass the cheese packet back and forth like it was a blunt, all right, or a bottle of liquor we were swigging out of. And we'd have arguments if someone held it for too long and just back and forth. And all this time, I thought Kraft or store brand Kraft was just a bunch of fucking charlatans just screwing us. I didn't trust big business because I was a smart kid. And I was like, oh, it just looks like that in the box. Like when you go to McDonald's and the Big Mac looks good, but then when you get it, it looks like someone just put it between their ass cheeks and farted, and it just... And I thought that was it. I thought Big Macaroni was just scamming me. And I realized, no, my mom just never read the directions on how to make macaroni. And I finally made it right, and I go, oh, this is it. Now I get it. Now I can understand. But my dad gave me so much shit for being fat when he's the one who fed me. I was like, dude, it's like, if you make your dog fat, do you blame your dog? Do you? Dude, I lived off of Boyardee was a thing, man. Chef Boyardee family-sized cans of ravioli. Lived off of that. Cream of corn. My dad tried to pass off cream of corn as a vegetable. Some of you guys aren't aware of this. Do you guys know what cream of corn is? It's corn in cream. Like a cream, like a milky dairy cream sauce. And I would be yelled at if I didn't fucking eat it. Not only is it not healthy, it's just disgusting. It's imagine somebody jerked off a horse, right? Just took a big horse cock and just shot it into a bowl. And then someone came along and they tripped and they dumped a whole bunch of corn niblets into the horse jizz. That's cream of corn. That's what it tastes like, and that's what the texture is like. And that's what I ate for my Sunday suppers. Makes a lot of sense. I came out to be who I am. But as I was saying, you're not supposed to take mushy dumps. Like if you ever get that, that's a sign that you're putting poison into your body. I have a friend who's a a nutritionist, and he calls it the poo-poo index. He doesn't like to swear. I do. So I call it the shit index. Right? If your shit is coming out weird colors, that's not good. Have you ever drank a blue slushie as a kid and your turds are just blue? Like neon blue. Yeah, that's not good for you. They shouldn't be blue. Your turds should not look like baby Smurfs. Or I guess adult Smurfs. Smurfs are small. But either way, shit should not look like Smurfs. That's not a good thing. Amazes me the amount of poison we eat as I guess, I was going to say Americans, but the whole world is doing it now. I remember when I first ate like real food, I was dating this girl and her mother cooked every night. I don't think you realize, like, fuck most of modern feminism. Yes, women should be safe and you should not be treated as lesser thans and all of that. But seriously, I'm never going to marry a woman or raise kids in a home with a woman who doesn't cook. That is a staple, and I didn't quite have that, and when I was in a home that had it, it was the most unbelievable thing I've ever had. Because not only was the food amazing, I grew up obsessed with eating out, because I never ate good food. The Irish are not fucking cooks. We don't have it in our nature. Some of us do. Well, actually, I'm getting better. But historically, a serious racial weakness. And we're trying to fix that, and I remember eating this food, and one time, like, her mother would cook multiple courses. And I couldn't get over this. I just remember being like, for supper, we're just having ravioli. We're having Chef Boyardee ravioli. Or, like, on a Sunday supper, we're going to have chewy Flanagan's, eventually Stop and Shop steak, okay? And you're going to have mashed potatoes, which I loved because my mother made them, and a can of some sort of vegetable. That was it. Oh, and a big thing of white bread and butter and a glass of milk. That was it. That was forever. And I remember there were appetizers over my ex-girlfriend's house and all this stuff. And her and her sister never cared about it. I would eat it. This was better than going to any restaurant. And I remember one time her mom, neither of her daughters would eat. And I'm just stuffing my face. And she goes, "You girls don't know how good you have it. Michael never gets to eat like this, and he appreciates it." And I was like, whoa, I'm right here. Jesus, lady. Like, I'm right here. Gee, like, Michael never. And I was like, but she's very true, because I didn't. And, dude, guys, if you want to be mentally healthy, stop eating bullshit. I'm telling you, man, when you give up toxic shit, I don't eat fast food anymore, and I'm still chubby. Still, to this day, dude, this is how bad I would be if I didn't put in effort. Like, I'm still doing calisthenics. I've been going, before quarantine, going to the gym. When I was in that weight loss competition, I didn't eat a single carb or a single gram of sugar for 2 straight months. Not only that, I starved myself for the last week, and then I purposefully, seriously dehydrated myself for 2 days straight. Almost 2 days of no water and I went for jogs, and I got on elliptical and sweated. I was at a point where I almost couldn't, I was spitting to get, I wanted this money bad. I nearly fucked myself up. And I showed up, and everyone goes, "Dude, did you get AIDS doing this contest?" Because I was skin and bones everywhere, except I still had a little fucking belly, and I still had these little man boobs. They just wouldn't leave. I'm the dude that, if there was another Holocaust and you're looking at pictures of like a camp and everyone is just like a skeleton with skin, you would see me, but I'd still have fucking man boobs. Everyone would be like, "I guess that guy's eating good." And I'm like, "No, I'm dying, dude. But the last thing to die are going to be the little fucking, the meat I got here." Genetics, baby. What are you going to do? But I can't potty, man. I can't take edibles like I used to. I cannot. I took mushrooms, which I was fine with. Kind of fine. Like, this old guy who lived next door came over, and I was the only one on mushrooms, and he singled me out and goes, "What? You have a rough night there, buddy?" And I go, "Yeah, something like that." And I was like, "Dude, I like tripping, but when I'm tripping, you know what I don't like? Old people. I'm sorry, dude, but when I'm tripping, I don't want to be around old people. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because you're closer to death, you scare me. I don't know if I'm afraid that the Grim Reaper is just following you around and that maybe he's going to scoop me up while he's on his way to get you. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because your faces are already looking like they're melting. So when I take acid and your face is doing like a double melt, right? Doing like an Arby's fucking double melt, just drooping. I don't know what it is. I went to a Roger Waters Pink Floyd concert on a lot of acid. Amazing experience. Amazing. And my friend was there with me, sitting next to me, also on acid. It'd be weird if I was the only one. And the 91-year-old dude who showed us to our seats decided to have a conversation with him. And I could see my poor friend having a meltdown. I nearly pissed myself laughing. Like, watching someone else suffer, I don't know, man. There's something sometimes fun about it. I'll be honest. There's some Schadenfreude in there, but I've been there because I can't do edibles. I can trip, but I can't do. I don't. Why does everyone enjoy edibles? And every time someone hands me a little gummy bear and says, "Eat this," I'm like, dude, you're just handing me a panic attack. That's what you're doing. You're basically saying, "Hey, Mike, are you having fun?" And I go, "Yeah." And they're like, "Do you want to worry about how you're going to die? Eat this." Because once I eat it, my mind will be like, "Yeah, I want to have fun. I'm just chill out with my friends. We're going to be cool." And then my brain goes, "Do you want to worry about if your parents get Alzheimer's? Do you want to do that for 5 hours? For 5 hours, we're going to worry about Alzheimer's. That's what we're going to do. Also, let's worry about your career. Let's worry about if you die alone. Oh, let's worry about if you're going to be broke forever. Let's worry about if the world's going to devolve. Let's worry about if America's going to have a civil war. What else? Is there anything we're not going to worry about? Is there anything you're okay with? Oh, remember when you were 8 and you asked that girl out, right? And she made fun of you to all her friends after she said no to your face? Let's remember that in detail. Let's remember that in epic detail for 5 hours. I don't know how people do it, man. I can smoke blunts till the cows come home stoned, but I cannot take edibles like that, dude. I don't know what it is. I can't do it. It wrecks me, destroys me. And I don't know if I don't drink anymore. I've said this. I'm sober from alcohol. And the main reason being, I'm an alcoholic. Mike, you fucking dummy. That's the only reason. You fucking dumbass. I'm an alcoholic. But I never had to get sober from other stuff because I never did coke and was like, I need to do more coke. I did coke and I was like, all right, okay, whatever. Whenever anyone said, do you want to do coke, they were basically saying, do you want to spend $100 to have an anxiety attack? That's all I heard every time. And a lot of times I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I always did coke and weed edibles like they were going to do something other than what they did, which is make me hate life. Just riddled with anxiety. I was like, people like these, I should do them. But what I've transitioned. I'm into tripping now. What I did is I stopped doing drugs, and I include alcohol in this, that I feel like dampen, depress, block, or close off my mind. And I started doing drugs that opened my mind. Because alcohol allowed me to never, ever see my failures. It allowed me to ignore the life I was living. And hallucinogens allowed me to see what I didn't like about myself and actively make changes. Because I'll see what I don't like about myself on edibles, but I won't be able to do anything about it. I never come to a resolution. I never come to a solution. It's just pure panic. But when I take hallucinogens and I see the stuff I don't like about myself, I tell myself I need to change. I come to solutions. I come to the realization that I need to be a fucking man and get my act together. So what I'm saying here, kids, is trip more. No, if it doesn't work, it's not for everyone, but I strongly believe one of the main reasons that hallucinogens are illegal and alcohol is legal is because if every weekend, instead of drinking, people dropped acid or ate mushrooms, no one would go to work on Monday. You wouldn't. You'd realize, dude, I really hate my fucking job. Kenny at work, I want to punch Kenny's fucking face in, dude. Like, I want to just stomp on Kenny's nuts. Why do I let Kenny talk to me like this? And then you just go, dude, I don't have to let anyone talk to me like that. And you realize a job is just a job, and you'll find another one, and life will go on, and you're just afraid of change, and you're afraid of the transitionary period where you're going to be unsure. And you want the safety of feeling like everything is okay. But with safety can come misery. Okay? If you're a feudal serf, you know, your lord is supposed to protect you, but he's also going to abuse you. It's the same thing with the mob. The mob is supposed to protect you, and then they also take your money and they tell you, what are you going to fucking do about it? You want to be free, man, it's going to hurt. You want to be free, you gotta fucking work for it, man. It ain't going to be easy. So you heard it here, folks. Full endorsement. Hallucinogens over edibles. All day. Hallucinogens all day. Edibles, I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. I've had some horrible... I don't understand why I'm still doing edibles and expecting a different result, because I've had some really horrible experiences. One of the worst ones I was already in a state of high anxiety because I was supposed to record something at a radio station for a commercial, and I was very late. It was embarrassing late. It was very unprofessional of me. It was unlike me. I had mixed up the dates. And so I get in there late, and afterwards I had this edible, which I thought was 20 milligrams. It was 120. And I ate it. I ate the whole 120, and I went to the movies alone, which I've been to the movies alone plenty of times. I like doing it. I like to get away from people. I don't like people fucking bothering me during the movie. Historically, when I was growing up, my friends and I would sneak into movies, and then they would ruin it for everyone else. Yeah, we would have food fights in the movie theater. You would be trying to enjoy a movie, and people were just throwing Twizzlers. We were throwing Twizzlers. We used to go to movies and fought too. That was our game. We would eat a bunch of like fast food before, and then go to a movie and see who could fart the loudest. And like you would try and wait for a moment where it was a very like intense scene and things got quiet, and then you just rip ass. And especially if it was a stinker, and we would just be lighting up the movie theater. We would usually do these at, like, we were in poor neighborhoods where we grew up, so most of the time it were black movie theaters too. And it was really like, stereotype is that black people are being loud in movie theaters, but it was a squad of white trash punks. I remember black people leaving the theaters on us, so we were the assholes. We would food fights, fire extinguisher fights in the middle of a movie. I remember that time. And just constant farting. And then people would call security, and security would be like, where are your tickets? And then we would just fucking bolt. Or we would just lie. Just usually what would happen. We were awful. But I have many stories of that. I don't want to do them all in the first show, but I went to the movies high on this edible, and it kicked in. It kicked in. And I was seeing the movie Legend with Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy played these two British gangster brothers, and I'm going to be honest, dude, I don't know, like British gangster movies, I like them sometimes. Like I like a Guy Ritchie movie. I like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I like that whole thing. I just watched The Gentleman. I like that too, but there is this thing where the British movie makers are obsessed with making their gangsters suave and debonair. They're so obsessed with it. And it's not... A lot of gangsters are just bloodthirsty fucking murderers, man. It's not... There's always a scene where a British gangster just pontificates And it's like, oh, look at this guy with his dumb Cockney London accent who's saying something in depth, and it's just fucking annoying. It's just annoying. I didn't come here for soliloquies. I came here for gratuitous violence and the occasional titty. That's what I'm here for. I just want, it doesn't have to be all titties. I just want a surprise titty every now and then, just to, throw me off. And I took this edible, and in the middle of the movie, I realized, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm gone. Like, I'm past, I have crossed the Rubicon. There is no coming back, dude. I'm gone. And I made it about 3/4 of the way through the movie. And I just wanted the movie to end, because it was too much fucking talking. Just long, boring scenes. I can do it in a Tarantino movie where I enjoy the dialogue, but I don't want to do it with a bunch of goofy fucking Brits. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. No offense to you Brits listening, but... And it became too much, and then there was a scene where Tom Hardy's character was mashing someone's knees with a mallet, and in my mind I was picturing what was going on in the knee, and I was like, I can't do this. And then I realized I had to piss, and I go, if I get up to piss, I'm never making it back. I realized right away, I'm not making it back to my seat if I go to the bathroom right now. I'm going to get lost. I'm going to get lost in the theater. I'm going to get lost in the dark. So I get two options. I whip it out and I piss right here, or I just leave. And I just left. And it was a 10-minute process for me to get all my things together. I don't know what it is, but whenever you're fucked up, you feel like you're losing everything, and you do. And whenever I'm fucked up, I'm always checking my pockets. Like, I normally do the pocket check. Phone, wallet, keys, all the time. But when you're fucked up, it's a continual thing. And you guys have probably seen this with junkies, just checking, looking for stuff. You are always just, when you're fucked up, you take something out for no reason, and you just leave it somewhere. So I'm grabbing my things. I'm ruining the movie for everyone at this point. And then I had to take a bus home. I've taken a city bus on mushrooms during rush hour. It's doable. A bus on edibles. Oh, God. God in heaven. Dude, I've had a few movie theater accidents like that. Oh, dude, Jesus Christ, you have a lot of shitty stories about being high, Mike. I'm trying to run through them all in my head. I had an instance where I went to a movie with a friend of mine, a comedic friend's husband. We became friends. I became friends with her husband, and we were going to see The Matrix. This past year. Matrix was being re-shown in 4D. And so 4D, if you don't know, there's some movie theaters that have 4D, and what happens is, it's like Mom. I don't know if you remember Mom at Jordan's Furniture. It's like what did it stand for? Fucking doesn't matter. But basically, you sat in chairs and they moved around. Your chairs would move around as the car would move on screen, and in 4D. So if there's a rain scene, it shoots, the chairs in front of you have little fountains, and they're spraying water in your face. There's these giant fans. So there's a scene where Neo is on a skyscraper. He's trying to learn how to jump, and your seats move up. And so you're staring kind of up, and there's water spraying in your face, and there's wind. If you're fucking tripping, dude, you're going to feel it. Dude, it's fucking wild. And whenever there's a fight scene, all right? So Neo's fighting the agents, your seat punches you. It's just it feels like you're getting kicked in your back. A lot of people aren't into it because they don't want to get beat up at the movies. I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for violence. Maybe a real masochist. More sadist, but definitely got some of the masochism in there. And so before I went in, I was like, I want to get nice and stoned. It's The Matrix. Great movie to see stoned. Love The Matrix. One of my favorite trilogies of all time. So I mix 3 different types of weed together in my grinder and I pack in a bowl in Union Square Park in Manhattan. All right? I smoked 2 bowls as I'm walking around Union Square Park, and there's a movie theater right there at Union Square. And as I get to there, I'm like, oh, I'm fucked up. Did you ever have that? You know when you're on the way to getting fucked up, and then it hits you, and then you just, suddenly it's like a destination, right? You're driving somewhere, and then all of a sudden you go, whoa, we're here? I didn't know we'd get here, so it feels like we never get here. And it hit. And this was when the Joker movie was out. So they were afraid that someone was going to shoot up the theater, so there's security there checking people, and I'm like, oh boy, so I got a backpack with me. I don't have anything in there, but if I'm stoned and someone wants to search my bag, all I can think is, how many pipe bombs do I have in my bag? Now, I've never made a pipe bomb, but my brain is thinking, how many pipe bombs could you have made? What if you were making pipe bombs in your sleep, Mike, and you stuck them in your bag, and now they find them? What if there's a gun in there? And I'm like, I don't own a gun, but what if there is one? I make it through. I go to the theater. I get in. The movie's already started. And I'm like, I was 15 minutes early. How did the movie start already? I don't know. And now I'm fucking stoned. I'm stoned. I'm like, dude, so I'm in the middle of the movie theater. I'm looking for my friend because we had assigned seats, and I can't find him. And everyone in the movie theater is staring at me. It wasn't a big theater, and they're all like, what is this? Because I'm making noise. I'm looking around. I'm peeking over people. And at some point, I'm staring at the screen, and I walk into a fucking wall. I walked into the wall, just walked into the wall. So stoned, I didn't notice the wall. Walked into it, loud thud. Everyone in the theater is looking at me. I am fucking full-blown stoned, anxiety, panic attack. An entire movie theater staring at me, directly at me. And then finally, I gotta take a seat. I don't know what to do. So I go, and there's like a guy and a woman, and they're reclined. I go, hey, I gotta get over, because I know this is the row I'm supposed to meet my friend in. And they just go, they're grumpy. Old Manhattan fucking bourgeoisie motherfucker gets all, he's mumbling, fuck you, dude, okay? So I gotta get over it. His wife refuses to move her recliner, so I have to she just kind of crunches up, and I have to climb over her. I have to climb over this lady, high, with my backpack, I'm soaked in sweat. Climbing over this woman, this old Manhattanite broad. There's another dude, some fucking hipster douche, gives me a little attitude, because I gotta get past him. I love how I'm mad at these people when I'm the asshole. I gotta get past him. I sit down, take a breath. I'm like, maybe he's late, okay? I don't know what's going on. Look at the movie, and I realize, this isn't The Matrix. This is Ad Astra, okay? I'm in the middle of this fucking Brad Pitt astronaut movie. I'm in the wrong fucking theater. And I realize, my brain is like, dude, you're just gonna sit here. You're just gonna sit here for this whole movie. I cannot deal with the level of embarrassment going on right now. Younger me would have just sat there the whole time. Like, this is it. This is what we're doing. We're just gonna sit through this. But I grew. I'm a man now, and I don't get what anyone fucking thinks. And I got a backbone at this point in my life. And I say, fuck it. You made this mess, Michael. You're gonna clean it the fuck up. So I get up, and I have to go to the dude and be like, I gotta get over. And he's, oh. And then I get back to the couple, and the woman and the guy just goes, what the fuck, just here. Climb over the woman again. Refuses to move for me. And I'm literally climbing on top of this fucking lady. Dude, just that old man. Get over him. Make it out. Realize I'm in the wrong theater. I go into the next one. Matrix hasn't started, and my friend goes, oh, where were you? And I go, I was just taking a piss. Just lied to his fucking face out of pure embarrassment. I have another great. I got a lot of them. I got to save some of these because I'll just do an entire podcast about these. I have the best high anxiety attack edible story. One of the best you're ever gonna fucking hear. This made this look like child's play. But I'll deal with that later because I don't want to talk. There's stuff going on in the world, man. Do you know racism is solved? Do you know racism is solved, dude? Dude, racism in America was solved because Hollywood got together and a bunch of dopey fucking celebrities did a black and white video where they apologized for being white. And they did. There was a whole, I don't know if you've ever seen it. A bunch of celebrities got together and they were just like, I'm sorry that I'm white and I have white privilege and I didn't do enough to not be stupid honky and But the most animated one was Aaron Paul. You guys may know him from Breaking Bad. Jesse Pinkman. Jesse Pinkman solved racism. Jesse Pinkman was angry. Jesse Pinkman solved racism. You know, every year I make a lot of bets. I'm a betting man sometimes. And I make bets on who's going to solve what. At the start of the year, you know, I was like, my bet is that Cat Williams will solve racism. Because everyone loves Cat Williams. Black, white. If anyone can bring America together, it's Cat Williams. Fucking Jesse Pinkman, man. Jesse fucking Pinkman. I thought about taking him, and my friend said, dude, don't go with Pinkman. That's a terrible bet. And I'm like, dude, but Vegas is giving amazing odds on Jesse Pinkman solving racism. They're like, dude, don't fucking do that. Don't listen to your friends, guys. It's the moral of this story. But yeah, Jesse solved racism, and it got me thinking Now I gotta place some new bets for who's gonna solve what other isms we have in America. So racism solved. It's been fixed. Hollywood intervened. Jesse Pinkman fixed it. Jesse Pinkman solved racism. So here's who I got. I got Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos. Tony Sirico. Paulie Walnuts is gonna solve sexism. Paulie Walnuts is going to solve sexism. I'm putting some money on Paulie Walnuts to solve sexism. I got to call up the sports book. Paulie Walnuts is going to come out, and he's going to apologize for calling women broads, dames, and whores. And there you go. Sexism solved. Make a nice video of Paulie Walnuts. I got X-Pac solving homophobia, right? You guys know X-Pac, WWE wrestler. You may know him as the 1-2-3 Kid. Sean Waltman. I get X-Pac solving homophobia. X-Pac is going to say that, you know, back in the day, he said some homophobic things, but then while he was in D-Generation X, he got together with Shawn Michaels and Triple H and, you know, went skiing with both of them on either side of them. And, you know, he was just pushing, he was projecting. And there you go. X-Pac solves homophobia. I get Charlie Day solving transphobia. That's who I got. Charlie Day. His real name Charlie Kelly. He plays Charlie Day in Always Sunny Philadelphia. Lovable, likable dude. Now Charlie Day is going to come out and he's going to come clean. He's going to admit something that everyone in America and the world already knows, which is that trans women give the best head. It's true. So everyone's going to be like, you know what? I like good blowjobs too. Let's stop fucking being transphobic. Solved. All right, I'm gonna drop a few bills on this one because I think Charlie can do it. I'm gonna drop some money on that. Oh, I get Hank Azaria solving ableism. Right, Hank Azaria is gonna solve discrimination towards handicapped and disabled people. Right, so Hank Azaria, you may know him, voiced like the entire Simpsons, amazing actor and voice actor. Hank is gonna come out and he's gonna admit to historically taking dumps in handicapped bathrooms, in the handicapped stalls, and that whenever anyone was waiting outside, he would come out, do a limp, and then talk with like a Down syndrome accent, which if Hank could do, Hank has that range of voice acting. But I think that's an important one. Hank's already made some inroads by giving up Apu on The Simpsons, because he said it was bigoted towards Indians. I think he's not done yet. I got him solving ableism. Very confident about that one, too. And this is my long shot. This is my real long shot. Whenever I'm betting, I throw one in there just to shoot for the hills. This is my Hail Mary. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. But I like the odds. I'm going to get good odds on this if it does. If not, fuck it. You know, I just threw a few bucks on it. I got Jared Kushner solving anti-Semitism. All right? I know what you're thinking, Mike. How does that even make sense? Here's the deal. Jared Kushner is a fucking dingleberry, all right? Kushner's a grade A dickbeard. No one likes Kushner. No one, okay? Liberals don't like him. Conservatives don't like him. Democrats don't like him. Republicans don't like him. No one fucking likes him. I don't think Trump was happy to have him as a son-in-law. Jews don't like him. Non-Jews, whatever we're called, Gentiles, goy, whatever, we don't like him. No one fucking likes Kushner. All right, my theory, Kushner was a plant, okay, by a right-wing group, and they said, tell everyone you're Jewish, and then be such a fucking prick, be such a bastard that people just turn more against Jews than they already are doing in their radicalism. So there we go, man. Those are my picks. That's what I got. It's, I don't know where the world would be without actors and celebrities. I don't know where we would be, man. I guess we just have to work things out on our own and come to moral conclusions and communication and reform. But thankfully, with Hollywood, we don't have to do that. I don't know. That's one thing we can all agree on. Wherever you're at right now, we're all sick and tired of celebrities making videos where they just do a montage of them and their loser friends from their mansions in Beverly Hills telling us how to fix things. Because this is the second one in a year, dude. Do you remember that Imagine sing-along? Ugh. You must be living on a rock, but during the start of the pandemic, when they closed everything down and people are scared shitless, people are losing their livelihoods. They lost their jobs. They've lost their businesses. People can't go to their mother's funerals, all right? People can't have wakes for their spouses. But thankfully, Hollywood came in to save the day, and everyone sang a little bit of Imagine, John Lennon's Imagine, the Beatles' Imagine, which is, I fucking hate. That's a terrible song, by the way. One of the worst Beatles songs ever. It is just grade A pussy boy shit. It's just so fucking, dude, it's just such corny, boomer bullshit. What if all the people sucked each other's dicks? Ooh, ooh. No. Terrible fucking song. Awful. Not even, like, at the bottom of the Beatles. All right? There's so many more better Beatles songs. I put Yellow Submarine above that one. Day in the Life, best Beatles song. Fight Me. Best Beatles song. So, thankfully, we'd have that, man. We have that. We solved the world. I like that a lot of celebrities were trying to, like, do Mark Wahlberg. Fucking Marky Mark. Marky Mark tried to cover his ass, and he put up a Black Lives Matter post, and then people still fucked him over. He tried to be like, hey, I'm one of the good ones. I'm one of the good fucking white dudes. And then he put up a post, and then everyone just was like, hey, remember when Mark Wahlberg committed all these hate crimes when he was a teenager? You fucking bitch. Fuck you, Mark. You get, you fucking softy. You thought you were saving yourself. They don't fucking care. It's a weird time for celebrities, huh? They just can't. They can't not fuck themselves, man. They really. Look, man, if you want to evict change in the world, all power to you. I give it to you, but here's what I'll ask. If a tree falls in the woods, did it fall unless a white woman tweets about it? Like, wow, fucking white women, dude. Awfuls. Affluent white female urban liberals. Fucking awfuls. Why can you not stop making everything about you? Like, this isn't your movement. Stop. 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 It's not, if you want to help, fine. Good on you. It's not yours. Stop trying to take this fucking movement and make it about you. God damn, like, can anything happen in the world that you don't make about you? Just let it go. Speaking of celebrities fucking up, dude. J.K. Rowling, like the world's concerned with viruses and racism, and J.K. Rowling was like, let's talk about fucking transgenders right now. And it was like, J.K., dude, just now's not the time. And J.K. said, I don't give a fuck, bitch. It's a time for me. Everyone was just like, we're marching for Black Lives Matter. And J.K. goes, Harry Potter wouldn't like trannies. And you just go, J.K., whoa. I mean, I don't even exactly understand what she was trying to say, so I'm not going to comment on it too much. But I will say this. J.K. tweeted some stuff, and the LGBTQ community, who loved her and her books, is not fucking happy about it. And it's weird. Like, J.K. is doing this thing where after the books, she's then like, but, Dumbledore was gay. And you're like, why didn't you put it in there? Why didn't you have the balls to put it in there? Also, I'm just confused. I'm confused about her whole thing with trans people because, I don't know, if you lived in a magical world and you were trans, couldn't you just do a spell and just change your gender? I don't know. I feel like being trans would be great if you were a wizard or a witch. You could just, poo, expecto penis, boo, and you're good. Here you go. Oh, boo, no more Horatio vaginal. And you're good. Here you go. You're done. I mean, I guess people could do it temporarily, too. You could always switch back. I never thought that much about how sex in, the Harry Potter wizarding world must go. It's weird, man. They must have dungeons. I mean, they already have dungeons beneath that castle they all go to school in, but, like a wizarding sex dungeon? Dude, what if Harry and Ron are hanging out, and they're buddies, and they start really hitting the butterbeers. I mean, they're slugging them back, and then all of a sudden, Harry puts his arm around Ron, and, their eyes meet, and he goes, Ron, you always there for me, and, all of a sudden, some touching happens, I don't know, maybe this little kissing, and then all of a sudden, Harry takes his wand, and he just goes, oh, transmorpho, Pino, and Ron's now got a vagina, and Harry gives him a what for? Gives him a good, and then Ron just turns it back. There's a lot, dude. I'll do a whole podcast about kink in the Harry Potter world. I feel like there's gonna be some good Harry Potter fan fiction out there, right? Like Hagrid banging one of the teachers, right? What if Hagrid smashed McGonagall, and he made a hippogriff watch? I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of good going on there. But, I don't know. Let me talk about some helpful stuff. I know I've been blabbering for a while. D'Elia. D'Elia fucked up too. Chris D'Elia. Ah, man. I'm not going to say too much. I don't like riding on cancel culture. Let the truth come out, and we can judge Chris D'Elia. Okay? Chris D'Elia has been accused of sliding in the DMs of women who are 16 to 21. So first of all, if Chris D'Elia wants to fuck an 18-year-old, shut your fucking mouth and mind your goddamn business, okay? If he's abusing them in some way, then that's different. If he's actually blackmailing them or trying to hurt them, that's awful. But girls are jumping on Twitter to be like, Chris D'Elia invited me over his house when I was 19. So what? If you're a girl and a celebrity invites you over his place and you're 19 and he's 36 and you don't know he wants to fuck you, you're either really dumb or a fucking liar. Cut that out. Another one was a girl who was like, I was 21 and he invited me to his hotel room. Okay. Yeah, he wanted to get some. That's the whole point of being rich and famous, is that you get to invite 21-year-olds over to your hotel and they give you head. That's what this is all about. I'm sorry. That's on you. Take some fucking personal responsibility and accountability in your life. Now, if you go in his hotel room and he does something where he forces himself or he coerces you or he does something non-consensual, that's a different story. Well, okay, but Chris D'Elia is not a monster for inviting you over to his hotel in Toronto because he wants a blowy, okay? He's just a fucking dude. Now, if he is, I haven't seen anything that's, maybe I've missed something here, and if I have, that's on me. But I don't, it's weird. I think Chris just wanted what he couldn't have. Chris is a comedian whose father is a Hollywood producer. He's done very well for himself. I get nothing personally against the guy. I try to make sure that if something happens to someone more successful than me, I don't hop on some hater bandwagon where I go, oh, let's tear him down because I'm jealous. Because I would like to have Chris's money and success. That would be nice. I don't hate him for it. I won't trash him for it. He has what he has, and good for him. And I heard stories about Chris getting women. Chris could have any woman he wanted, dude. Especially with who his father was and what he could do in Hollywood. Chris had women lining up to see him after his shows just to fucking blow him. Like, Chris was doing well. I ran into him outside the Comedy Store in L.A., and he walked up with like a porn star, right? Chick was like a 9 out of 10. And then when he got to the store, there was like a 10 out of 10 model waiting for him, and he just grabbed that girl instead. Dude, I watched a man transition side pieces in real time. I was bewildered. I was thrown for a loop. I was like, dude, is this how Hollywood works? And it is. That's how Hollywood works. Women will sleep with you if they think you can get stuff. It's that town is built on sex. Really. Like it is. I don't know what to tell you. But I hope D'Elia wasn't doing scumbag shit. I really hope. I think that this is an example of the mental situation when you can have something and enough is never enough. And you just keep wanting more. Also, if Chris wanted to fuck 16-year-olds, that's the age of consent in Britain. So he could just go to London and perform and get that over there. But I know that because of the movie Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. But, man, I hope it's not true. It sucked for Chris's wife and kid also. And if he actually did manipulate or blackmail some girl, then that's dirt. I'm not going to stand for that. I won't back a dude who does that shit. But if, like, there is a tweet, it showed a text message where Chris hit up a girl, slid into her DMs, and he goes, how old are you? She goes, 17. And he goes, oh, too young for me. She goes, how old are you? He said 30 at the time. He's 37 now, 30 at the time. And she goes, too old for me. And he goes, rats. And then exactly a year later, he hit her up again because he was touring through that town. And I'm like, that is, dude, he waited. Did what he, you may not like it. You may not like that older, successful men can sleep with younger women. There's this thing where women start hitting an age where they get mad that they're out of the range that men want, and they try and act like a dude who wants young women is awful. Look, as long as you're adults and someone isn't manipulating or coercing someone, fucking do it, man. Lay off Leonardo DiCaprio. Fuck you, okay? I don't care if you're a lady and you're consensually dating younger people. That's fine. I'm so glad young girls hate me. I'm never gonna have this problem. College women hate me. I fucking hate them too. I don't get it. I would, if my choice is between having to have a conversation with a 19-year-old girl and stapling my ball sack, I'm taking the staple all day. Thankfully it's not an issue I'm gonna have. Last time I slept with an 18-year-old, I was turning 25, and I fell in love, and we dated for 7 years. So apparently I also do it wrong. So don't listen to me. Anyway, I wanted to end. I've been having fun with you guys. I wanted to end on something helpful. This is a time where I think it's really important to tighten your circle. I think a lot of people are realizing who their real friends really are. There's a lot of people in your life who you think are your friends, but they're just your acquaintances. A friend is someone who's going to be there for you. Your friends are the people who back you up in your hour of need. Your friends are the people who help you when you can't pay your bills. They're the people that give you a couch to sleep on when you lose everything. And they're the ones that are really there for you. Your friends are the ones that stick by you even when you fuck up, as long as it's not them crazy, Let's say you make a fucking mistake. Say you get some DUIs and you lose your license. Some people might be like, fuck you, you're a dick, whatever. Friends are the ones that are there for you. Those are your friends. And I think a lot of you right now, myself included, are realizing I've got a lot of people that I'm friends with on social media I don't fucking like. Also, that I don't know. I've unfollowed so many people, and I realized social media doesn't inherently suck. I mean, it kind of does, but also, I'm just friends with a lot of miserable wannabe comics who have mental illness that they're just trying to work out on Facebook. And I'm allowing someone who isn't in my life to pollute my life by allowing myself to see the shit and the anger that they put out there. And that's on me. That's on you as a person, on me, for putting ourselves in a position for that. And here's what I'll say, because I've been in this loop of watching like riot porn and getting very angry and very anxious and very stressed out. And you have to be informed, okay? But you also don't want to poison your fucking soul to a degree that you can't. And also, it's okay to be angry sometimes, but you have to be in control of your emotions. Allow yourself time limits on social media. Maybe just do it from your computer. Don't have it on your phone. Give yourself maybe and even with the news. You check the news. You go on Twitter to look for videos about protests, about what's going on in the world, in Seattle or Atlanta. 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes tops. And then you're off. And then you're off. And you don't go back on. Because you're just, I'm one of you. I'm a dude who will scroll through comments. And I just look for the one to make me angry. I don't know why. I'll scroll past 30 comments that agree with me just to find one that I'm like, I'll go to a video and I go, I bet someone's going to say something mean or offensive. And I look for it. I don't know why. I don't know what. I think I'm addicted to the rage. I used to be a very angry, rage-filled person, and then I stopped drinking, and I went to therapy, and I worked it out. I can't say enough about therapy. It's not for everyone, but it helped me. It saved my fucking life. I might be dead right now if I didn't have it. But tighten up your fucking circle, man. Realize who your real people are. All right? There's a lot of poisonous people out there right now who are trying to infect you with their anger, and there are a lot of people out there who are manic right now because the world's uncertain, and they're really, we have a serious mental health problem in America. We're not taught how to handle this. Our society doesn't teach spirituality and tribe and community. It teaches consumerism and narcissistic pursuit of self-interests. And you're going to realize that. Is there a reason you need to be Facebook friends with your high school algebra teacher? Why can't you just let that connection go? Why do we hold on to this? What is this person isn't part of my life. Now, if they're cool and they're friendly, fine. But if they're being a nuisance, what are you on there for, man? It's a hard time. And it's a time when you should be fucking strong. A lot of people feel weak right now. And I get it. But to those watching and listening to this, if you're a man, man the fuck up. Okay? Man the fuck up. Your job as a man is to be you're supposed to be a rock. You're supposed to be sturdy. You're supposed to be an example to your family and your woman and your kids. Fucking act like it, okay? It's just a pathetic time for a lot of men in America, especially white men, just apologizing and just begging and saying, I'm embarrassed for my people and my race. Fuck you. Fuck you, you limp dick pussies. Get the fuck together, dude. Don't ever apologize for your people or for something you didn't do. It's disgusting. Everyone has a right to have pride. And whatever you are, whether you're gay, trans, black, or white, pride isn't something you only get because you've been oppressed. Pride is something you have, and you should have. You should have pride in your nation, in who and what you are, and fuck anyone. Don't ever allow someone to take that away from you. Don't ever allow someone to try and attack you just for what you are. Okay? Don't ever let anyone do that to you. All right? That's a time when you show who you really are. Because you cowering, you thinking, oh, if they come at me because I don't share their opinion, or they come at me because I'm trans or black or white or whatever the fuck I am, and you cower, okay, that's not how they just keep fucking coming. The lion doesn't stop eating the gazelle because the gazelle curls into a fucking ball. It's not how it works, dude. Okay, grow a pair of balls, put a fucking spine in your back, throw some shoulders on top of it, Stand tall and be a fucking man. Have some self-respect and don't fucking take shit for anyone. Stand up. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you fucking come from and rep that shit. And fuck anyone who tries to take that away from you. Okay? Don't let other people walk over you. Right? Stop fucking groveling. Okay? It's pathetic. Whatever group you are, don't ever fucking do that. Okay, I watched a video of like fucking 300 white people kneeling down, talking about how they were going to give away their white privilege, or like it was a religious fucking cult. I'm good with kicking every one of them right in the fucking ass. Like, that's some bitch shit. Okay, you want to make the world a better place? All power to you. Have some goddamn fucking self-respect when you do it, man. And don't throw everyone else under the bus because you're a fucking dink. Oh, and check in on people, man. Check in on people. That's part of your responsibility. If you want to be strong, if you want to be there for others, it's part of being a man or a woman, whatever. I'm going to speak about manhood from the place of a man because that's what I am. I don't think that I need to be telling women what womanhood is, but reach out to people. Reach out to people. As you tighten your circle, just reach out to your friends. Give them a fucking call, man. Think about someone that you haven't talked to in a while that you care about. Give them a call. Say, hey, how are you, man? Or just reach out to someone and say, I'm proud of you, motherfucker. I'm proud of all the work you've done. I've seen what you're doing. I know we don't talk. I'm watching you from afar on social media, and I just want you to know I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for getting your life together. You got this beautiful woman, a family, a job, or whatever. Or just call them. Just call them. You can be a guy and tell your friends, I care about you, and I love you, and I want to talk to you. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you gay, and it doesn't make you a sissy. And some of you are like, Mike, why would we even think that makes us gay or a sissy? Well, because I grew up in an environment where that's what I was taught. And I want to break that cycle. You're not a bitch for calling up your friends. If you want to be strong, you got to be there for them. And that requires work, man. It requires work. Relationships and friendships all require work. It's part of being a friend. It's part of being a brother, or an uncle, or whatever. You reach out to people, all right? Reach out. Say, hey, what's up? How are you? You fucked up? I'm fucked up, too. World's kind of crazy right now, isn't it? It's scary. How are you doing? How are the kids? How's any of it? Talk. Dude, talk. You know, honestly, dude, after this podcast, think about someone and reach out. Maybe it's someone you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe it's someone close you talk to. And just say, what up? Just say, hey, thinking about you. How you doing? Let them know that they're not alone. Because, I don't know, man, life can get fucking lonely. And when the world seems like it's shattering, or your life is in turmoil because you lost your job or whatever, like a lot of us have, it's nice to know that there's someone out there who cares about you and who has your back. So let people know you got their back. Look out for them. Do what's right for them. And if you put that out there into the world, people would do what's right for you. I got a question. Someone asked me, this is going to be a short one. Someone asked, Michael, how did you write this? This is a weird one, so. This is the message I got. Talk about how to smash bitches during quarantine and if they fuck with their masks on. Dude, having sex with women right now is just the same as it always was, dude. You just can't go meet them at bars. Just get on a dating app and be a decent person. I don't know, have some confidence and some self-awareness. I'm not a great-looking dude. I've done fine for myself. I've done fine because I know who I am and I rep me. I'm proud of what I am. Be a fucking man. Get your act together. No, you don't have to wear masks. It's also weird, though, because it's weird what people care about. Like, I remember I met a girl who, I was in New York City. I was in Brooklyn. And she made me take my shoes off when I got to the house. Understandable. The streets are dirty. And then she wouldn't let me sit down because I had taken the subway to get to her. She didn't want me my clothes, which had touched the subway, to touch her bed. But then she let me fuck her with no rubber. It's so weird what people care about. But no, you don't have to wear a mask. And just, dude, get on a dating app. People are over. People have realized that, yes, COVID is real, but it's been blown magnificently out of proportion by the powers that be for nefarious means. Okay, I'll get into that another time. But no, you're not going to die. Everyone's out of this. Just fucking be a decent person, okay? It's not hard to get laid if you respect yourself and you respect other people. So, moral of the story, tighten your shit up. Not everyone you know has your back. Realize that, okay? Learn who your real friends are. One of the things my father told me, he said, half the people I grew up with, Michael, are dead or in jail. And if you can count the friends you have as a grown man on one hand, you're a lucky man. If you can count them on two hands, you're a wealthy man. Because very few people are going to ride with you when shit gets tough. Okay? And find out who those fucking people are. That doesn't mean you have to throw away anyone who isn't in that group. You can be friendly with those people. You can still, but just know when the time comes, who's going to be there for you. All right? Community matters more than everything, and so does family. Guys, I hope you stay well. Keep it together. Please, once again, keep listening. Rate, like, subscribe, review. Be good to yourselves. Be good to other people. Treat people with respect, the way you want to fucking be treated. I hate that I even have to say this. Be healthy, mentally and physically. Get your fucking act together. Get your shit together. Stop being a bum, okay? It's fine. I was a bum for fucking years. If I can get it together, so can you, okay? Stay positive. Love your family. Love your friends. And, yeah, if you have any more questions, like I said, I'll answer all of them, even random ones like that. So hit me up at Mike Bain Comedy, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Email me. I got an email for the podcast, Get Your Act Together, at gmail.com or at MikeBainComedy.com. At Mike Bain Comedy at Gmail. Fuck, I suck at this. All right, guys, take care. Have a good summer. Fucking be well.